Fortnite's new Mythic update finally added the Mythic Scorpion boss along with his new Mythic weapons, abilities, medallions, and we have an early showcase of everything that you guys do not want to miss in this video. And if you guys want to be gifted any of the brand new skins or collaborations dropping into Fortnite's shop, all you have to do is drop a like, make sure you are subscribed to the channel with notifications turned on, and leave your epic usernames down in the comment section below. And a big shout out to everyone using code Nerpah1 in the item shop. You guys are legends, so thank you so much for all the support. So real quick, before we showcase Scorpion's new Mythic boss, weapons, abilities, and of course his medallion, I firstly wanted to do an overview of Scorpion's brand new skin and cosmetics that have been confirmed will be dropping into Fortnite's item shop here very soon in Chapter 6 Season 2. As you guys can see, this is an early concept of what Scorpion's skin will actually look like, which is why there is a watermark for EA Skates. That is actually the guy that makes all of the thumbnails for the videos here on the channel, and we are lucky enough that he made an early concept animating a brand new Scorpion skin. And the best part about this version is it also showcases the possibilities of Scorpion skin and other Mortal Kombat characters, if they were to release in Fortnite, actually having different styles and a little bit of customization, which I personally think everyone would enjoy. And there was even a possibility for Fortnite to do this with Sub-Zero, but they obviously missed the chance. So this just gives you guys a pretty good idea of what to expect in terms of Scorpion's brand new skin and bundle that will be dropping into Fortnite shop here very soon. And it was just confirmed that on top of a Scorpion skin dropping into the shop, Fortnite is also tying in another collaboration with Lamborghini, and there is going to be a Lamborghini Countach model released into Fortnite shop that is going to have a Scorpion in Mortal Kombat design and decal on it, which I personally think, although it is very weird to tie in Lamborghini with a Mortal Kombat collab, is going to go pretty hard. If you guys haven't seen what a Lamborghini Countach looks like, it is very old school. There was only 300 of them made, so they're very rare, and the fact that we're gonna have a Scorpion themed one released with his skin in the shop is pretty interesting, and this might be a new route and direction Fortnite is going to take with future collaborations, considering that we just saw Fortnite release a new Lara Croft skin in the shop and did the same exact thing where they also tied in a Jeep Rubicon collab with it. And for those of you guys unaware, since the start of Chapter 6 Season 2, Fortnite has actually added a few different teasers and Easter eggs that were foreshadowing Scorpion would be coming as our next Mythic boss, bringing new Mythic weapons and abilities, and of course his very own cosmetic set and bundle into the item shop. And the first of these teasers is actually seen over at Sub-Zero. If you guys go up to Sub-Zero's NPC and have an intellectual conversation with him as opposed to trying to take him out to get his fight kit, you guys would realize that one of the dialogues that Sub-Zero will mention pops up saying, "Scorpion, I must find him," which was obviously Epic's way since the start of Season 2 to foreshadow that Scorpion would be coming and especially be getting added as a Mythic boss, since obviously Sub-Zero would only be able to find him around the island if Scorpion also was wandering around as an NPC or boss. Now the second Easter egg that Fortnite also added that tied in with the Mortal Kombat collaboration is known as the Toasty Easter egg, which some of you guys might have already seen. If you use Sub-Zero's fight kit, or if you're fighting someone that is using it and they do the uppercut jab animation with it, there will be a random dude that appears in the bottom right hand side of your screen, and this is actually a sound designer dev from Mortal Kombat known as Dan Forden, who added this Easter egg into the original Mortal Kombat games since it was so big in the Mortal Kombat community. There is also supposed to be a special toasty audio that plays when you see this pop up, but for some reason for the Fortnite teaser and Easter egg they only have him pop up in the right corner without any audio playing. But this is also another way to signify that there would be another wave of Mortal Kombat collaboration and cosmetics coming, since Fortnite were adding so many teasers and Easter eggs for it. But diving right into Scorpion's Mythic boss, weapons, and abilities themselves, of course, it was confirmed by data miners and with all of these other teasers foreshadowing that Scorpion will be a Mythic boss, or at the very least an NPC roaming Fortnite's island, just like our boy Sub-Zero is currently doing. And it was found in Fortnite's files that Scorpion's Mythic weapon will actually be based on his spear hook kunai that he's obviously famous for using, and using especially in finishing moves in the Mortal Kombat video games themselves. This is one of his main weapons, and there are so many different combos and finishing moves he's done in the video games using his spear hook kunai that is going to be coming to Fortnite as probably a mix between a melee and ranged attack weapon. Also make sure to add us on Snapchat for more giveaways, daily news, and special item shop gifting. Now this Mythic, unlike Sub-Zero's, is actually going to be very unique, as there is going to be an audio cue that says, "Get over here," whenever you attack players using this brand new mythic, which of course, if you guys are familiar with Mortal Kombat in the slightest, the Get Over Here audio is honestly one of the most infamous audios from Mortal Kombat. Everyone has heard it, so it's really cool that this is gonna play whenever you're using his mythic weapon, and especially if you were to be on the receiving end and hear this audio as someone is attacking you with the Spear Hook Kunai, it's gonna be pretty intense. Now it gets even better, as that is just a base audio that will play every single time you use the Spear Hook Kunai mythic, but there is also going to be a special audio cue that will say flawless victory, and you only will hear this audio cue if you get a full combo attack elimination while using the Spear Hook Kunai, which does confirm that this brand new mythic is going to be very similar to Sub-Zero's fight kit, where there will be different animations and attacks, and you are going to be able to combo them together to do a max amount of damage. So if you guys are good enough to do a full combo on an enemy and get the elimination, on top of the Get Over Here audio, you will also hear a flawless victory, which again is just something really unique that we've never seen Fortnite add for any other mythics, and I think it's just going to make this mythic weapon and ability 10 times cooler than it already is for Scorpion. But here's where it gets interesting. On top of a Scorpion NPC and mythic boss already found in Fortnite's files, data miners after our last downtime update also found a second mythic boss that was added to Fortnite's files that they are currently working on. It is currently codenamed in Fortnite's files as the quote-unquote coffee boss, which obviously is just a code word that they're using to hide information from us. This isn't obviously going to be connected to the actual boss or skin itself, but this mythic boss, currently codenamed Coffee, is pretty interesting, as it is most likely going to be a collaboration-based NPC, and it was also found that this boss will drop an explosive medallion, which the ability for this will give all of your weapons explosive bullets that deal 10 more damage per shot, which if you guys really think about it, depending on the weapon you're using, is extremely overpowered, and this is most likely going to be one of the most valuable medallions you're able to find and use once it's released in Chapter 6 Season 2. Now, unfortunately, that is the only information we have about this new Coffee mythic boss that Fortnite are working on. Other than knowing it is a mythic boss and that it will drop an explosive medallion, we don't have much other information. But considering data miners confirmed that this will be another collaboration-based NPC, there is a lot of possibilities. The two main ones are, one, of course, this could be a third Mortal Kombat character and hero from the Mortal Kombat video games that will be getting added alongside our boy Scorpion, but most likely this could also be tied into another collaboration data miners just confirmed, which is actually going to be a Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle times Fortnite Wave 3 collaboration. And although this has nothing to do with Mortal Kombat or Scorpion, this actually makes the most sense if you think about it, because if you take a look back at the first two waves of TMNT collaborations Fortnite's done, Wave 2 actually added a few different mythic bosses into the Fortnite island that we were able to fight, take out, and get special medallions, abilities, and of course mythic weapons like our boy Shredder. And where it gets even better is if this mythic boss is connected to the TMNT Wave 3 collaboration, this also sets up for the possibility of Fortnite to add a brand new mini event pass, which is what they did for the Ninja Turtle Wave 2 collab, where we were able to earn a bonus free skin, a bunch of free rewards, complete special quests, and overall the mini event tabs and battle passes are just really popular. It seems like everyone in the Fortnite community seems to enjoy these, so if this coffee boss is connected to TMNT Wave 3, that would be very exciting, as we would have another collaboration adding mythic weapons, bosses, and of course a mini pass with free rewards, which I think is probably going to be the most hyped aspect of this collaboration. But of course, nothing is set in stone. There is a few possibilities for what this secret and mysterious coffee boss could be, but considering that we're getting an explosive medallion, I'm very excited to see how that plays out, as it is going to be very powerful, and this will be probably one of the more sought after mythics once it is added alongside our boy Scorpion with his mythic boss, the mythic Spear Hook Kunai, and other abilities that we have not seen just yet. With all that being said, that's all I got for you guys today. If you enjoyed, don't forget to drop a like, subscribe to the channel if you're brand new, and we'll see you guys in the next one. Take it easy, my friends.